The following video is rated PG for puzzling gameplay. Viewer discretion is advised.
Welcome to our League of Puzzle Speedrunners 2023 PPL tournament. We have another gold bracket banger for you. Those who've been with us here on Twitch, this is going to be a continuation of the action. Those of you joining us on YouTube, welcome. I am Tetris Stacker. Joining me is Six. How you doing, Six?
I have wanted to taste the chaos, but so far it just hasn't happened. Everything has just sorted out as it was expected in this tournament. We need some drama, so let's have it with this final Gold Quarterfinal match, please.
Well, yeah, no, I like being smart, trying to see if she can bring some of that silver bracket chaos that we've seen so far up here into gold bracket. Meanwhile, Cards of the Heart, perennial favorite and head tournament organizer, big thank you and shout outs to him, obviously, for putting all the work in on the production here. He's looking to make ssure that chaos doesn't happen, trying to keep the status quo here, keep that 3 seed, that higher seed intact. We are going to jump in. This is a classic matchup of two of the OGs of the community. So we are going to jump over to take a look at I believe we got Tale of Tape next. Oh, no, the actual bracket here. All right, let's take a look. Six, you mentioned everything's going as expected. Some of the matches haven't gone the way we expected them, but they've all ended up with those results. What you looking for here?
If nothing else, I want to see one of these get to 5 games. Let's have that kind of drama in a gold match at least.
Absolutely. Gonna be a tough uphill battle, but I like being smart. Qualifying times and play has been on point, so that's definitely a possibility here. And Cards, we've seen in past tournaments, has been in a lot of them, but there have been times when sometimes Cards just doesn't have it, and we've seen this game also bring the RNG and certainly the trolling, so everything's possible. We play the games for a reason, to see what happens on real life, not on paper.
I've seen some practice races, and yeah, there have been some situations, especially in hard mode, where I being smart does get faster times than Cards of the Heart. Now, I know that maybe like night energy after Card has already exhausted himself with 3 hours of other paneling and probably more in the zone for a moment like this, but it proves that it is possible. There are worlds where it can happen, and I want to live in one of those worlds.
Six, bringing the always here for the chaos attitude. All right, taking a look. Here's the tail of the tape, and at first glance, obviously, especially leaderboard times, this appears to be pretty lopsided. But like I said, the play that Smart has been putting out, and especially in those 2 qualifying matches, has shown she's in a groove right now. Maybe doesn't have the top end and top end speed, that ceiling, but has had a lot of consistency here so far in this particular tournament.
Mm-hmm. She's been doing very well at detecting number of lines to send, patterns to find extra combos to top opponents off for safety. I think the average run has gotten a lot better, and average run is what really matters in these race situations. Cards does have all of the hot times from all of the solo grinding, but you can't rely on those, especially if you go for the higher risk strats where it's like all or nothing, immediate kill, or 47 clears. And
yeah, absolutely.
Cards marking a troll for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Cards has traditionally been kind of the poster child in our community of good board vision, making sure that he sees what's going on everywhere on that board. The opponent's side makes good reads pretty consistently on pretty much everything, and even when he doesn't have a good read, usually has a good follow-up behind. But yeah, both of these players, there's not really a experience edge here with players who are as seasoned as both of these in the community, have been speedrunning. You see it right there. I like being smart since 2013. I think it's a similar time frame for cards, certainly. So this is going to be a good matchup with no clear experience edge. Perhaps a better cursor speed and board vision for cards, but Smart is on a roll.
Everything points to. Oh, what do you think is going to happen in this match? Before I say it.
Okay. Putting me to guess first. I think we go 5, and I think Cards takes it, but I think everybody's gonna sweat if we're on game 5. I think the nerves will be running high.
Cards is the favorite here. Probably take 5 or 4 games. But I would be happy to be proven wrong as well.
Absolutely. All right. Before we go any further, we can do that while they're racing. 6, when are we going to be seeing this match?
It should be happening right now. Yay! It is right now.
Very nice. And we are starting out. A reminder of the pick format. We're playing easy, normal, and hard, one of each in order. The runners agreed with each other on what to start on. They're starting on normal. From there, it'll be counter picks until everything's been played at least once, and then game 4 and game 5 are free for all. If we get that far, hopefully for all our sakes, for the drama, we do.
We're following the pattern of normal start again, just because this mode is a bit weird and people want to get it out of the way, and we're probably just bouncing around between easy and hard for the rest of it, except under specific extenuating circumstances.
I mean, not everyone agrees with that assessment, myself included, but maybe there's a reason I'm in silver bracket, not gold this year.
Welcome. It's so good to see you. Here's how to
The competition has been pretty fierce. Like, I could have lost to some of the silver opponents. Just everybody has stepped up that is here for sure.
Yeah. So normal mode, we're going to see, in my opinion, normal mode is a good flow stage. It's a step up from easy, where everything just feels like it's a drag, but you don't have the crazy RNG of hard mode. It plays weird, but at the same time, it plays normal. It's so weird, it can't be weird. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. No one really quite knows how to describe it. Maybe that's what people's problems are with it.
This mode loves to break your heart when you get to the late stages, just because the opponents get fast enough that they can really start to get in those consecutive trolls in there.
Oh, Smart appealing for mercy from Cards here. I don't know if she's gonna get it, but oh man, that's funny.
I asked for more mercy from Bruno.
Yeah.
Those memories of thinking I was going to get a good normal run. No, you're not.
No, you're not. Right. Runners are set to go. Let's see where this takes us.
Final preparations and banter. The timer is counting down. In about 10 seconds, we will kick off this final gold quarterfinal. And the race has begun. Alright, this first stage, this normal Gary doesn't know how to raise his stack, so you're gonna have to send a lot of garbage at him. I've seen him go down to row 4, row 3, be prepared for that and send something appropriate.
Yeah, unfortunately, Smart not getting a good opening there, but seems to be resetting here relatively quickly. Cards, on the other hand, immediate, knew what he needed, got it all set. 16, not too bad on Smart for really not having the opening I think she was going for there. Cards with a 12, obviously making some room there. Gary having a bad Gary 1 stage is one of the worst feelings in the world, and also so typical. Gary just doing what Gary wants.
Luckily, we avoided that here. The 12-second stage 1 here. That's not easy to do.
No, certainly not. Oh, we got some chaining from Cards' Brock here.
Uh-oh.
Not a lot, but enough to waste a few good, maybe 5 whole seconds there.
Okay, and Smart's Brock gets a clear on the small block, but nothing else, so mostly a wash there.
Yeah. Took a look as we were coming in. The second, the stream delay was maybe less than a second. They are very close to synced up. So what we're seeing should be very similar to the actual official times, should it come down to a real tight ending, which we've had a couple of already this tournament.
I think Cards recognized Misty's not clearing anything and just needs to send that, and that'll work.
Yep, Cards board recognition again, showing just immediately dropping what he needed to.
Slight down stacking here.
Yeah, Smart had the same idea,
Yeah.
but just that down stack pillar wasted a little bit of time. Luckily, not too much.
These will add up in these first several stages of normal, though.
Okay, Card's cutting that off pretty early. Put the follow-up, knew he needed. I had to go additional
Okay.
follow-up.
Okay.
Oh, that
Just in
surge.
time.
Oh, that surge.
We're fine.
Oh, man. I guess my heart rate's still not down from my match a while ago.
Smart might have glued
what?
those chains together. I think Surge would have been fine on the initial attack, just one more combo or so.
Smart Surge did one of those instant, like, double swap things out of a match somehow. I don't know if it would have made too much of a total time difference, but, you know, not wasting time where he could have is a plus any time where you see it. I don't know if that's enough for Cards.
The 5 combo,
Okay, good
and the 8 combo
follow-ups.
to follow, just in case, and not punish there.
That is not enough for Smart. Oh, no.
Yeah, she may have gotten to that, like, regardless of the chain size, but, yeah. These combos should do it.
Yep.
But it's that time you can't lose against somebody like Cards.
Yeah, I mean, normal mode certainly has some RNG on the back end. We've seen Bruno in particular be a bit of a jerk and waste some time, but you still gotta stay close.
As exactly as needed, yep.
Putting in work here with on Card's side, just wildly consistent as he typically is.
Safe chain from Smart should do this in about 16. Good, yep.
Yep, keeping it about a half a stage differential, even with a little bit of a flip on that one stage there. That's exactly where Smart needs to be. Ooh.
That might buy enough stop time for Sabrina to downstack this left side for a while, but
depends on how. Okay.
Still no matches.
Depending on how that Sabrina downstacked, there might have been an accidental match, but choosing to do the worst possible way, we love to see when the AI does that.
This could be a small amount of catch-up time. Alright, it's about 6 seconds.
Yeah, that Sabrina almost made it there, had enough time for the small one, but didn't. Smart chipping away. Cards with a nice setup. Double fours. Fell before the...
combos.
Before the...
yeah,
if the double fours had fallen with the chain garbage, then that might have played out a little differently. AI?
Get to that too.
Yeah, okay.
And now
get to that next one.
Gonna fall. Right into
Gonna
that
get another one.
This is another catch-up.
Way down to the bottom. Okay, big chunk of time though. 16 over there on Smart Screen, 30 there on Cards, and we are basically dead even again.
These are when the trolls start happening, and
Yeah,
yeah,
we don't call him Troll C for nothing. Nice 4 to a 5.
great
Okay.
attack from both
Good,
players. Now will the Tracy's
good,
cooperate?
good cut over there by Nicole. All right, 14. We like to see that. A little bit of trolling there on Card's side. Lost a few more seconds. We got a slight lead from Smart here, but not nearly enough to be the difference. Card's going with the save the frame strat there, backing out and going back into Rocket, skipping essentially one text box worth of time.
It's only when he started doing that I realized there's the transition, like what you use to cut between the stages is randomized, and there's like one or two of them that don't even save you time.
Yeah, 13 over there from Smart. That's what we
Ooh.
like to see. A 19, not bad on Cards, keeping it close. Yeah, especially the transition from Rocket to Geo, because it has extra text boxes, can be worth it almost any time. These then Rocket to Giovanni has extra text boxes as well. I think if I remember correctly, I believe Cards goes for those relatively consistently on the low
Ooh, that
levels.
smart attack. Probably could have cut off the 4, but I don't mind the safety chain
It,
later in these
almost,
stages.
oh, that 4 is going to buy some extra time, but we do have some breakaway.
Uh-oh.
So Geo getting that isn't necessarily
Uh-oh.
going to lead to a clear. It might, though, depending on how the stacking goes. Okay, got out of there.
Yikes.
All right, 17 on Card side, though, and there we go. The right back together again.
This... this is the margin of one big garbage block clear right now.
Yeah. This isn't even like a big stage troll margin. This is just a little bit of trolling margin.
Oh, I like the way Cards weaves in that extra combo.
Uh-huh. Beautiful.
Richie has a clear available.
Yeah, that follow-up didn't drop quickly enough to keep Richie away, but this downstack's not going to do it.
Richie messes up the right side.
Okay,
Ooh.
17 to 18. We're still saying right next to each other. Right,
This is
aim to
where I'm
Lorelei.
absolutely getting those double 4s just for the safety of having them distracted for longer.
Two stages to go.
Weaving in the
10
pen.
combo weave, yes.
I think you can cut it off there now.
Oh, Nicole, I don't think she got... Yeah, I don't think she got the
Wait, the follow-up
setup that she wanted.
Follow-up is in on... Ah!
And she's gotten a clear from Lorelei. But, oh, so did Cards Lorelei.
Uh-oh. They can't win them all. Wait.
Oh,
Okay,
Cards
Nicole
Lorelei
gets
still
out first.
going. Nicole's out. Smart into Bruno first.
Cards Lorelei still buying stop time.
Still
buying
going.
stall time.
Oh my goodness,
Oh my.
44. You hate to see that.
That could be the difference. Okay, this last attack still needs to be right. It's a 4
Okay,
combo.
a
Okay,
4 to a
chain a different way,
2
that's
to a
fine.
5. Cut off there, added another 5. I don't know if that's going to be enough. That high pillar, though, might do what she needs it to do.
Okay, he should be distracted on the left side. He doesn't
Yep.
have any clears there, and that
And
is
there it is.
game number 1 to I Like Being Smart.
Yes. Smart channeling that normal mode energy. Let's go. Let's go. And this Bruno played out just like you want it to with Cards, but he just lost too much time on Lorelei. And I Like Being Smart with just such a solid time. 9:03 to 9:15. Very nice normal times from both players. Oh,
Why don't you play the first 10 stages in normal mode? Just play the last 4 and just pull the slot machine lever.
And the first Pokeball goes to I Like Being Smart. Nicole, very well earned round 1. And the slot machine that is normal mode is the slot machine that is pretty much every mode. It's just which stages are going to be the problem. Well, that means I Like Being Smart 1, which means Cards of the Heart gets to pick the second match. conventional wisdom here would suggest Cards has the higher cursor speed and the higher ceiling, so he would probably want to go to easy. But let's see where he goes. What do you think, Six?
Hard has the tech advantage. Why not choose easy? And I believe that's what we're doing. Yep. Yes, we are. Game 2 will
Absolutely.
be played on the easy mode. This is the slowest speed level the game has to offer. This is the mode that will most punish you if you do a little bit of a slip up on your opening attack at all.
Yeah,
it's very comfy.
Yeah, and like you mentioned, the slot machine in this mode, easy mode, the slot machine's actually in the first 2 stages. I mean, there's a little bit in every stage, obviously, but Gary 1 and Brock not raising practically at all means you have to do a lot more, and then your strategy changes through the rest of the mode. So if you get trolled in that early one, the game's so slow, sometimes it can just go a long time. Oh, I like being smart. Thanking Cards for having mercy. She pleaded for mercy and got it. Putting the requisite thank you on it. Both players you see chuckling a little bit there in their webcams, certainly having some fun here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're all having fun, and that's the big thing. Regardless of what we say or what we say towards the game, we do it because it's fun. Usually, I think.
All right, and away we go.
Yeah, these first 2 opponents barely do anything, so you often have to send a pretty hefty attack. They could do some 3 pops and get down to row 4 sometimes, but normally
Nicole going all the way to an
lines?
X5 felt like she needed the extra lines, and it looks like she may have. She might have been able to get away without it, but a 17 on her side, 15 over there on Card's side.
I think it's what both players wanted. Get there in 1 attack and we're good.
Yeah, Cards previous, having been the world record holder in this mode, pioneered let me save half a second every single time by resetting out instead of doing the stage transitions on easy mode. He himself has called that a bit of a meme, but at this point I feel like he's going for any little bit of advantage and edge he can get.
Nice weaving from both players, and again they get exactly what they want on stage 2. Those are the annoying parts.
Yeah. Brock on Card's side wasted a second, maybe 2 seconds, but not too much, not too punished. And here we go into the much more consistent stages. And they're pretty much neck and neck, so it's going to come down to the little things.
Often you only need about 4 lines, except when you don't, and that's when you have to watch
the scramble when you need the extra 5th line and didn't get it is real. Nicole ended up not weaving in any. Okay. Oh, and you could see the relief on Smart's webcam there. She did not get hardly any combos in there. A lot of shake time from having to go longer on the chain garbage, and nearly got punished for it, but escaped unscathed.
Yeah, you have so many of these sweaty moments there. You can see what they want to do, but they're just not fast enough to get it. Okay,
but that one time they are fast enough. It's This is a sweaty mode pretty much no matter what. Greedy easy AI went for the 5 combo there. Didn't have nearly the speed to get it. But we got a clear on Nicole's side.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a segmented attack, and that left that bit of window to do that clear.
The surge almost chained. That would have been even worse. Okay. Good follow-up. Cards with a good setup, good follow-up. A lot in there.
There's no clears.
Yeah, quick little baby clear to waste maybe a second, but that's it. You live with those for sure. At this point, Cards has a little over half a stage lead, and that may be all it takes in easy mode, but Cards having to make sure that he stays on top of it and doesn't let something trip him up.
Yeah, it's just very difficult to make up time versus him. You just have to hope that their CPU opponent clears.
Yeah, and with that down
This Koga's
stack, this
not gonna do
Koga's never
that.
going to have a chance. Yeah. Oh man, this mode is probably the one where you most are just watching that slow AI cursor to see what it does. Every other mode, there's something else you can be focusing on doing. Trying to work out the patterns. In this one, everybody watching knows what that AI is going to go for, and it's just, can they make it? Do they have enough ridiculous stop time to go? That follow-up's a little behind and segmented,
Okay.
but does not matter. Cards got it. Nice 12.
You just watch them slowly lurch their cursor the way they're. Who needs horror games when you have this?
Oh man, we didn't realize, but our puzzle game has the original Nemesis mode. No Resident Evil 3, no. It's right here, Pokemon Puzzle League.
Okay, that last combo from Smart. All right.
Okay, a little bit
14.
overkill, but you take overkill instead of not getting it, and a clear there on Card's side. It's not going to lead to too much more,
Okay.
but definitely wasted seconds.
There is okay, there is time to make up. It's not gonna be all of the time.
Ooh, she could not find what she was looking for.
Alright, we got the
Okay.
attack now.
Yeah, there we go.
And
Nice recovery.
that looks good.
Quick little clear from the AI is not going to make too much difference. 15.
Yeah, it only makes up about 3 seconds though.
Oh!
And we need uh-oh.
Chaining? No! Tracy!
Well, he
Tracy!
doesn't have anything else, so fine.
Bought a lot of stop time with that 2-chain with a 6 combo weaved in. AI Tracy popping off a little bit.
That's maybe an opportunity to make up a few more seconds. The only problem is this is easy mode, so we only have 2 stages left.
Yeah. Alright. Smart with a 13, making up a little bit more time, but a little bit more time, yeah, like you said, it's not going to do it. She just got to make sure she stays inside the margin of troll and hopes that some trolling happens. That 11's not it, though.
That's all the garbage cards sent, so if they downstack that one more row, that would have been a problem. But it is not, and we're on to Giovanni. At this point, Card just needs a solid attack. If he screen watches, might even try like 2 lines of overkill just in case. Actually, that should be it right there, just with the
with the weaved in there.
Over.
And yeah, there's no way Gio's able to get to any of this. The 11 to finish it out. Nice strong finish overall. Didn't really waver too much on any of those late stages, even with the minor trolls. Just didn't let it spiral into anything. 6-10
Exactly what he
final
wanted.
time. Very
Every
nice.
single stage. Nothing like minor trolls, but nothing on the real big garbage blocks at any time.
And there we go. Nice strong
closeout.
finish. Yeah, close it out for Smart. 14 finish. You like when those last couple stages aren't to troll. And just, feel good about closing it out. 6:44, solid time, especially in a reset run situation like this. Unfortunately, you just got to be under 6:30 to have a chance against Cards. Under 6:15, practically. So, Cards showing his technical skill. And we are headed to hard mode. And we'll see. We got some RNG in late normal mode, and the RNG in late hard mode tends to be more varied, more amplitude, more frequency, all of it.
Yeah, now the AI gets the game speed is faster, but now the AI is also fast to keep right up with it, and you're gonna want the double 4 combos almost every stage for safety to at least keep them distracted long enough to time out.
Yeah, I'd say the front half of hard mode, that's a lot less important. But yeah, starting at about lane or so, when the AI behaviors start to change, the cursor speed starts to move up, becomes more and more important, certainly. And just make sure you're not like me. I had in my match earlier today, I was in a Richie, and I did the double fours, and I didn't get them for some reason. They didn't show up on the board, so that's one I'm a little salty about. I'm gonna have to go back and look and see if I messed up the chain somewhere or something. But
There's also timing things on when exactly they drop together, and some kind of priority on which combos go first, depending on when you do them in the chain, and
Yep.
dark black magic that none of us know about, probably.
We know about enough of it to think we understand, and then the game pulls that black magic out of nowhere, and suddenly we realize how little we actually know.
All right, the hard should be starting right about now.
There it is. All right, looking at it now, I don't know if the streams have changed too much, but looks like about a 4-second delay on Cards versus Nicole's stream. Oh, okay. Smart looking for something in there and just couldn't find it. Good follow-up, good recovery, but did lose a little bit of time, and an 11 was no time lost there on Card's side.
Both players doing it in segments, but Cards were very, very close to each other, which is basically the time difference in the first stage. You can usually go pretty light on the attacks for at least these first several stages, because they all will raise their stock on the other side, and they might clear some, but usually all you need is that.
A 9. Of course it's a 9. Oh, Smart had some good follow-up on there, got that 14. Was able to get it to drop relatively quick. 14, definitely good. But imagine having a 14 and losing 5 seconds. Just, oh man. Cards is just on top of it to start this round.
These are the standards of the gold bracket of the Pokemon Puzzle League Speedrun tournament, and a 10 right after the 9.
Keep raising the standards. And
All right,
I Like Being Smart is up for it. Here's a 10.
Very barely avoids the downstop from Misty there. Okay. Still keeping up.
Okay, there's the double 4 from Cards.
We've
The
been
6
there
weaved in.
That's all he needs, because Surge is way up high. Oh. Well...
I think Cards saw Surge sitting there with that clear.
As long as there's a combo ahead, he's not going to downstack further. Okay, that's fine.
A 15 after getting a clear is very fast. Oh no. Oh!
He messed it up.
Okay, Surge. Surge, we take those. We absolutely take those.
Sometimes they try to clear at the top, but
Cards
don't realize
just
what's above their head or not.
Showing off. It said, what? I don't have fast cursor speed? Yeah, I do. Going over to the right, setting up a fall, going to the left, working on it, and then coming back across.
Unfortunately, not being rewarded.
No, never.
Okay, the Erica got kind of lost, and out in 21.
This game, for whatever reason, never ever rewards a swag play. Ever.
Okay. 5 seconds catch up.
Yep. And Smart is maintaining that about half stage differential. Hard mode, you've got a lot more room for things to go wild at the end, so you just got to stay in range at minimum.
So much combo weave from Cards.
Okay, that Koga got a clear.
But now he's distracted enough that he's not going to get to the right side, and that's why you do the double 4s even on lower modes like this. Exact same story on Smart side.
Right, going into stage 7 on both sides here. The nearing the end of the mid game as we approach the back half.
Cards found the 2 4s for Sabrina. Was out of options to continue the chain, but found a combo to top her off.
Went straight to that 6 combo, and that worked out beautifully. Okay.
Good attack from Smart on this side.
Yeah, a little bit of shake time with that
Shake
much.
time?
Yeah,
No.
that shake time was just too much with that because it was a single down stack on each part of that tower. And now we've got, okay, Sabrina messed up the chain.
Well, that could have been worse, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. Didn't let that spiral too bad. Cards is one, maybe 2 lines short there.
You got the 2 lines with the 8 combo.
Yeah.
Was it fast enough? No, because Blaine found a
Ooh.
way to stall like that. He's probably going to chain again, which buys him
Yep.
stop time
Oh,
to do another
Blaine?
clear.
Excuse me?
But
Okay.
he's not finding anything off the top. But that's a 34. This is a very uneven Blaine from Smart
Oh,
side.
very low, but the horizontal, come on. Into a chain, wasting time.
What?
Into more chaining.
What?
Into a 3 chain.
Okay, you're out of moves though, right?
Cards
You're
got...
not, no, you're not.
Oh my god. Oh my
really?
goodness. No. Cards had to feel like he was the most just trolled
Same.
Blaine ever, and then
What?
Nicole over here has her Blaine going, no, watch
Wait, what?
this. Oh. And
This
into
is
more...
illegal.
No.
Hey.
No. None of this should be happening right now. Okay.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Well, that's how the
Smart. Just like, what is going on here? Shake it off. We gotta keep going, but what is going on here?
that's how to get
Wow.
separation of entire stage from like not really that much fault of your own.
That's rough. That it really, like, it is rough, but you kind of just have to pick yourself up and keep going. And 12 from cards, though. 11.
Okay.
There you go.
Well,
Nice recovery. Yeah. But yeah, when you're dealing with these stages and you do everything seemingly right, like, it just, no. Oh. That was all kinds of illegal. We need Blaine thrown in jail. Banned.
Okay, meanwhile, Cards is going to keep weaving those in. Has so many extra lines for Geo, as long as it's not flattened and cleared at the same time.
This is...
He's playing
okay.
below, but that only wastes a little bit of time.
Geo was downstacking in a very interesting way. Might have had a chance to do something with that. 17, 13 over there on Smart side, keeping it within a stage, maybe chipping away a little bit, but needs some troll help here. That's really what it's going to have to boil down to, and it's going to have to be almost as much as that Blaine was on her. Ooh, the 8. Weaving the 8 in mid combo is just, or mid chain, just so beautiful.
Not rewarded.
Never rewarded. That looked amazing.
Big one's coming down
Game doesn't
Richie
reward.
doesn't have a match, so that's still a 15 even after that.
Yeah. All right, we like to see that. 18 over there on Geo side, keeping it pretty close.
Now we're in the last few stages of hard mode. The double 4 opening is almost mandatory at this point if you don't want stages to snowball out of control.
There's ways around it, but not too many of them.
We're just trying for the 8. And...
Cards went 8-5 on that. With a lot of other combos. This is going to stack funny here on the side. He might be fine without the double 4s. Lorelei
she doesn't have a
stalling.
match here, so it's going to work. Wait.
No! Came across with the reds.
How did you have that much stop time?
By doing 2 other little insignificant matches, and here we go chaining.
And
oh no!
Just going super fancy.
Oh no, Lorelei. The down stack. Lorelei can maybe... Okay. Lorelei's cursor went up, then back down, wasting a bunch of time. Able to get out of there with a 36 off of that troll. But Smart not able to take advantage. The trolling happening on Richie for her side is just as much, if not more, at this point.
Yep. There was a chance, but... Nope, no. Nope. All of the nope.
Okay. Cards Bruno doing some weird choices. Making it harder on himself, but is gonna have the clear, so here we go. And setting up some chaining off of that with combos.
You You think
Getting
they're about to
greedy
run
and
out
made
multiple
it! Oh
times,
no!
but they just seem to find it. They buy just enough stop time to do that. Okay.
Yep, and here we go. 40 plus seconds on this Bruno so far. Setting up a...
He's full of panels.
Oh no, an
This is
X6
the
chain.
player's worst nightmare.
And it just
Okay,
keeps going. Oh
Wait, he
no.
did mess up the top clear again. This might actually be it.
No,
Oh,
gonna
no.
have time
Oh, no,
for those
of course
yellows. And meanwhile, Nicole needs to really get some time back here, and this Lorelai's not cooperating.
Looks like the time to make it up, but
Okay, now Lorelai is
hey,
cooperating.
that's something.
Bruno's gonna downstack here. Oh no, the blues!
Whoa.
Bruno
No,
actually downstacked the only way that would have been, like, really could have worked there. And here we go.
And now he keeps finding
Smart
the top
enters
clears.
Bruno, and Cards is still here.
This is the effect of what happens when you try to finish with these combos and they get to them every time, and now they're full of panels, and now they can actually chain off of them and make your life
Oh, this is
hell.
brutal right now. Brutal.
Smart gets
Good.
the opening attack wanted, but no, that Bruno doesn't reward that either.
Bruno on card side with a catch chain.
Oh, wait a second. Did Smart spend it
Oh.
off on the backside? Because this Bruno might be out of moves. 152 in cards is finally done. And hello, my name is Ash Ketchup from Pogchamp Town. We're going into Gary somehow very, very even.
Wow, gaining a minute there. I like being smart. Heading into Gary just behind. If this is a good Gary for cards, he's out. But if it's not, then this might just get ugly. The drama we're here for is here. Okay, that's a super low. Super low Gary. That Gary's so low.
When the little block falls, I think this is it.
Oh my goodness, this Gary's so low.
And it is.
Oh, wow. That was S-Hard Gary kind of just chaining. What on earth?
Yeah, it just... Yeah,
And
nothing.
look at that 18 from Smart. Wow.
Oh,
Oh, the close ending. Gary was... Oh. That Bruno was just legendary on card side. Wow. Just, what are you going to do? Somehow pulled out the win there, was able to get out of Gary 2 first. I like being smart right on the heels. 11:02 on cards, 11:15 on smart. That 13-second difference easily could have shown up any of the final 4 stages.
What a roller coaster there at the end. Just so many tilting things happening on both sides there. The variants almost let being sparked back in too. I think you just run that back. Just go full chaos.
And that's what she's picking. Oh, the chaos run back. Okay. All right. This, I mean, Cards is in the driver's seat here now, though. I mean, Nicole wins this, and then Cards pick for game 5, and you have to assume it's going easy for him, and he's gonna have to, you know, execute like he does. But, I mean, that still leaves you have to win game 4, and you have to pick your best chance, and Nicole feels like that's hard mode. I don't know, after seeing that Bruno, I think anything's possible now.
I knew these would happen, and it just happened to land in the most entertaining way possible. I don't want it to keep happening for just sanity's sake for our fellow puzzle players, but also, man, that was good drama. I don't know, I'm conflicted.
You've always been Team Chaos, so why stop now?
Okay, yeah. All of the last 5 stages go 3 minutes each. Why not?
Alright, setting up for hard mode.
I think both players are desalinated enough to go on to game 4, and we are roughly 15 seconds away from that.
little bit of hydration, flush the system. work those arms and hands loose and let's go. Straight back into it. Long time no see, Gary.
Gary is the bookends of hard mode.
Right? That's wasn't where Nicole wanted it, and she really well just rearranged to be able to match it back up. Needed more combos in there. But it's
Both
topped.
players kind of following up.
Yep. And I'd say that both these players in general, they've been doing a pretty good job of having solid follow-ups, and that's treated them both well in general.
Oh.
This Gary just being a jerk.
Okay, fine.
Said, what? You S-hard killed me and Gary too last round? How about this? Giving Smart the quick early lead.
You'll take all the buffer time you can get against cards.
Absolutely.
Alright,
14, very nice.
It's good.
Okay, nice. Oh, 8.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No clear there either. Wow.
9 seconds. That's why you need those buffer seconds from the first couple stages. Alright, 4 to 5.
Good way to rescue that.
Okay.
Okay, that should be a sufficient attack. Misty a bit of a down stack, but doesn't know what to do to clear that. That's good 13.
Yeah, not at all.
Cards Misty very, very high, and that's another 9.
If Cards Misty had downstacked to the right instead of the left, that would have been a different story. But you take 9s however you can get them, and 2 in a row, that's cards for you.
Mm-hmm. Good recognition of exactly what to do there and executing it just perfectly. Alright, Smart leading with an 8, probably into the 6. That... It serves as a down stack, that's literally all you need. Hello!
Yeah. Oh! And the 9s on both sides! Let's go! 11 on card side, suddenly losing time. Imagine that. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Alright, impressive performances on both sides. Hi, I like pressing start.
I like pressing start. Nice. Okay.
Alright, that's the attack there.
5, cut that. Good job. I don't think that Erica's going to make it there with the greens. The 12. Another 9 from cards!
Yeah, there's 3 out of the 5 stages so far.
Smart's been playing amazing and is just losing ground to this cards just freight train coming up behind. We're basically dead even going into Koga.
Part of it's because Card is like barely raising his stack because he sees exactly what he needs just with literally the starting board.
Yep.
Okay, needed a follow-up here, but he got it in time.
And then he yells at me for not raising my stack. Anyway, 14 on Nicole's side, 16 on Card's side. Staying right together, heading into Sabrina. Four 9s in the first 5 stages between both our runners. This is just crazy right now.
Just revenge for that Gary 1, just hasn't looked back ever since. Okay, Sabrina's gonna stall a little bit on the bottom side, so...
Okay, Sabrina almost went for that 5 combo on Card's side and stalled for more time. Didn't, and lost a little bit of time for it, but an 18 still not bad at all. Alright, what do we got here on Blaine? Incoming... Okay. Alright, saved with the 4s, but wasn't able to continue the chain. I think that cut a little bit sooner than she wanted to. She needs some follow-up. Or no, she doesn't! The 10, why not?
I don't know if that was intended, but that was exactly what was needed.
Cards getting the 11. He was saved twice in that one from weird double swaps from the AI. The AI, I think, had a clear and just did those weird little, like, jump swaps within a frame that the AI will occasionally do. You absolutely take those, though.
Okay, this This looks good from both players.
Yep, good follow for Smart. This tower,
There's some
that's a
shake time,
13.
but that's fine. No shake time at all, and that's an 11.
Yeah. That Tracy was in a better position, but still didn't have nearly the speed to get to it. And here we go into Rocket.
Now we get into the spooky part.
Yeah. And we are in essentially a dead heat going into it. Smart, honestly, you know, when you're kind of figure yourself behind, you have to just look at it and try and be within a stage. And to be dead even, absolutely what you're looking to get.
I think that chain almost got away from her, but she found a way to rescue it.
Yeah, but then
Not
got cleared on
rewarded,
by
though.
Rocket, though. But so did Cards. And away we go. The trolling begins in earnest. What is it? What is this Rocket doing? Okay.
Okay, Cards gets out first.
Those reds are worrisome.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh, they went for the greed.
AI got greedy. Let her out of the cage. Okay. So not too much time lost there. Still within about a half stage of each other. Okay, 4 to a 9. Nice job turning that 6 into a 9 over there.
Found the time to align all of that in. Yeah, Geo doesn't get there in time.
Geo didn't have hardly any stop time, hadn't been able to do much of anything to build it up, so just gets punished by that setup. Very nice.
I don't think... Yep. Okay.
12
Geo
for Smart.
well. Alright, but where is the Omega Troll?
It's around here
Let it
somewhere.
happen.
Okay, cut off that attack pretty early. Cards seeing this Richie low. Yes! A 10! Those late game 10s, you love to see those.
That looks like a good attack on there. Now how's Richie's board? It's high on the left.
Drop.
He buys...
Drop your garbage.
A lot of time with those chains.
Should be fine here. Little bit of stop time, but like the horizontals are gonna save him.
Block drop. Did she get another comp?
No, okay.
Needed there. Okay, that's fine.
That I would have felt so heartbroken if that hadn't have worked on her side. That was just that had potential to be really disgusting. 14 over there from Cards. Lorelei had some chances, but as the AI does, chose the wrong options. And here we go in the last two. Bruno, who's getting on the run back here? Is Bruno gonna take the take Cards' lunch money again, or is Cards gonna get his revenge?
Cards has not had a real big troll since stage 1, so if this is solid, this could be something very impressive.
He does not have he does have the double 4s. He got a 7 in there. Okay. Black magic again, and the horizontal. Oh no!
He's not gonna find
the
it in time.
Horizontal didn't touch. Cards got out of there with the yellow horizontal, which Bruno did just the right way to not clear the garbage. And here we go into Gary, a clean Gary, and it is over. But a clean Gary is never guaranteed. Let's see what happens here. Okay, there's the double 4s.
Okay, we's in the 6. Probably okay.
Okay, chain. He's definitely cutting it there.
Has a lot of attacks. Now it is up to Gary, and he
finds a chain.
He
finds some more.
Does that give me time to go to the right side?
It gives him time to look. I don't know if it's going to give him enough time to do it, though.
He's trying for the blues, and he does not get there.
He got greedy with the 4, as he likes to do, and that does it. There we go. Cards just closing the door. Even great run has a really hard time beating that kind of 850 time. Here in tournament settings. So
that is a hot time.
Yeah, and really devoid of any big trolls, which is absolutely what you're looking to get when you do these races. Just the setup over here, this Gary is just like, hey, you're doing one last stage. I'm gonna troll you a little bit over here, Smart. Just to rub it in. Oh, Gary. Just being a jerk, just to be a jerk for jerk's sake. But finishes it off. There we go. Oh, but Cards putting on a show for that last round to, really show that the hard variance goes both ways, up and down. Really put on a good show, with really only Gary 1 being the only decent troll, and those early stages just can't punish you for huge amounts of time.
The worst 2 stages were both Gary. How about
Yeah.
that?
The Gary sandwich strikes again, but 9:50 final time there for I Like Being Smart, and honestly, that race was a lot closer than that 1 minute differential would have you believe. That final Gary 2 just putting it down, but that's the third Pokeball for Cards, and that's the win banner. As expected, Cards bringing it home. Really putting in the work here, making him work for it, but Cards wins the match.
Very well deserved. There were some times in there that barely anybody could keep up with, and yeah, just solid play all around, and Cards is promoted to V-Hard.
There we
Chaos
go.
will not reign, but the people that are still in, definitely, you know why you're still in.
Absolutely. Cards showing off his board vision multiple times in that match today. Absolutely deserves to take that one against increasingly stiff competition, as we've discussed. This whole tournament, everyone's improved and everyone's played well. I think longtime veteran I Like Being Smart put up some of her best performance today, and like it keeps improving, keeps rolling. But here we are in the look ahead at the rest of that tournament, and as you said, Six, the expected four, as I Like Being Smart herself would call them, the four horsemen. Yeah, they're where we expect them to be. We don't always know who's against who, but here we know it's a Yoshi Cards showdown again.
Mm-hmm. And on the other side, FFR Taman, with the variance of Pokemon Puzzle League, though, and the fact that we're going to be playing V-Hard in the semifinals, none of this is certain at all. Even more uncertain than it's already been. So, stay tuned for that, why don't you?
Absolutely. I mean, we joke about it in the community. Hard is, got a lot of variance, and then I believe, Six, you might have been the one that popularized this. V-Hard stands for Variance Hard. So, really dialing that up even more. And these players, I mean, it's that middle ground between Hard and S-Hard. There's a lot less of the consistency of what the game's going to do. So everybody's skills are going to be put to the test against each other in some great races. Absolutely joining us next week for that. Take a look. I think we've got the schedule for next week as well.
All right, I've been spending a hot minute to get that set up. Thank you, TA and Six, for a great call. I was listening the entire time, and I will teach you to raise your stack one day, TA. So make sure, make sure you keep on raising, and perhaps V-Hard will do you well in the finals. Which I need to make one little extra tweak to the schedule before we actually reveal it, because we do have a final matchup set. So let's take a look at where we are now with this tournament. You can see the end of it. The light is at the end of the tunnel now. We have October 8th in our sights for the very end of this tournament. And before that, we've got a few other events to get through. We have our Marathon and Spa Service tournaments coming up in the next couple of weeks. But TA, you're in the silver finals with Fate 7799. How does it feel? How do you expect that to go? How much are you gonna prepare for next week? How you feeling?
That's gonna be a banger. I'm just glad I made it out of my match today with Oil, honestly. easy and hard mode have both been treating me real bad lately. So to make it through all of that and make it into that is going to be great. And yeah, I've got a lot of V hard work to do this week. I think that's going to be real great. A weekend of all V hard in the silver and in the gold semis is going to be great to see. And yeah, I mean, whichever way it goes, Fate's a great player. I think that's going to be some great matches to watch, and for me to watch back after I inevitably take it 5 games because our hearts just can't have it any other way. And then, yeah, Tay especially, but you as well, joke about getting sponsorships from different places. Notably Wendy's. I feel like we really need like a sponsorship from like some pharmaceutical company that makes like heart attack medication. Like I think that's really where we need to be, because all of us just need to like have our heart rates just calm down after some of these things. But no, that's gonna be fantastic. The marathon tournament is a lot of fun to watch, a lot of fun to play in. So, I mean, a great weekend coming up, and we're only 2 weekends away from being through the whole tournament and the whole shebang.
Yeah, six. This tournament has been amazing, and there's still a lot more left of it to go. What's exciting you the most as we wrap up this thing pretty soon?
We're going to be getting into V hard and S hard, which is kind of starts to get into strategies completely unique to this game, and it's very interesting to see how players adapt to the weird quirks of this game, especially in the later stages where Curse Speed is absolutely insane, and you could be done in 15 seconds, you could be done in 8 minutes. Who knows what will happen when you actually play it?
Who knows indeed. We will get into that very shortly next weekend, but gentlemen, easy through hard already brought us some crazy results. I'll start with you, Six. What's your takeaway from everything we saw from the gold and the silver brackets? How easy through hard treated all of our players?
It's definitely had a lot of ups and downs with trolls one way or another, but in the end it all somehow landed into the higher seeded people are all advanced to where they should be. And it's weird, but variance does even out that way.
Indeed it does. TA, your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, it is crazy to see that. I mean, the lower seeds, and we talked about it through multiple matches, the lower seeds tried to go to the higher variance modes, and it still didn't seem to make too much difference. I mean, my big takeaway is for next year, when this tournament rolls back around, is, I need to work on every mode, but I think normal mode seems to be one that trips everyone up. So as a community, I think maybe that's something that we all might have to focus some race nights on in the future, and try and figure that darn mode out.
This tournament might be why anybody plays normal mode at all, though. So I guess keep that up.
Certainly won't stop me anytime soon, though. With the time I currently have, I'm probably not going to be grinding it too much. But yeah, I think we really should get together more and figure out just how to do these more consistently. Figure out actual like race strats for these modes. That would be super amazing, because I am of the grind set to just go all out every single chance I can. Yoshi is the same way. Beefin is the same way. If we can get some methods together for some extra consistency, we could end up with even closer results than we already saw this weekend. Like almost all 3 1s and 3 2s. This tournament is crazy, puzzlers. This is absolutely crazy, and it's only going to get crazier as this tournament goes on. But I think after all that, it is time to give these first rounds a close and look forward to what is happening next. That will do it for our broadcast coverage for today. For Tetris Attacker and Six and everyone else at the League of Puzzle Speedrunners, this has been Cards of the Heart, and until next time, everyone, happy puzzling.
GG.